Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the northeast of Italy for tonight's FIBA World Cup qualifier between our host Italy and the visitors Croatia. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first now of a very exciting fixture in Group D, where it is bottom plays top. And this will actually be the first time you'll ever see, and it is unbelievable, that the team that is 4-0 are not winners to win this game. As Croatia, who've only won one game so far in the group stage of this competition, have brought in the big guns. Well, Croatia's newly appointed Anzulovic coach calls for Bogdanovic and Saric as he looks to rescue Croatia and hope that they can go to the next stage here in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Well, currently playing now the Netherlands, who sit in third place, take on second place Romania, who have 2 wins in the group. So for Italy's likings, they will want the Netherlands to pick up a crucial victory to give themselves any chance of hopefully winning these last 2 games. Well, Zulovic did name a new 28-player squad for the upcoming games, currently against Italy and Romania. So he's going to have to call on the big guns. As you can see, they are bottom of the group and will not go through if they cannot pick up possibly 2, maybe even 1 of these victories. But like we said, Bogdanovic is in the lineup along with Saric. This promises to be a very, very close encounter. Well, the last time these 2 teams met was in Zagreb, where Italy ran out 80-64 with a very impressive victory. It was Darko Planinic who led the way for Croatia, who currently plays in Italy himself. But for Italy, it's all about Amadeo Della Valle. 25 points in the last game, along with Awudu Abbas, who chipped in 18. The Italians shoot very well from the perimeter. over 40% from three-point line. Well, it's a tough one for Croatia, as we said, sitting bottom right now of Group D, but bringing in the playmakers from the Indiana Pacers and the Philadelphia 76ers of Bogdanovic and Šarić should give them a chance. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we just start to present the newly FIBA Basketball World Cup trophy, which was unveiled in the city of Guangzhou in China on May the 7th. A trophy that is made of gold. Every team, every player will be wanting to get their hands on that trophy. Purely made out of gold. And what's very, very interesting about the trophy is that it holds the name of the Fédération Internationale de Basket Amateur, the original name of FIBA, and has a list of all the previous champions. As we said, for Croatia, this should be a little bit more for them to see the gold and what they could possibly go for. They brought in the big guns for tonight. Italy, top of the group, 4-0. But either of these two teams could have a chance to get their hands on that beautiful gold trophy. What it means to be here and to be there in China in 2019, that's what it means. Well, the Italians, to say they've been good in the first 4 games is an understatement. They've been absolutely unbelievable. The team has shot very, very prolifically from the perimeter, but it's the end-to-end game. The likes of Amadeo Della Valle, Daniel Hackett, and not to mention Awudu Abbas. Tough scores for this team. Very, very tough team. We'll be looking to go on to the next round. Well, if you look at the differences between these two teams, it simply is the Italians just play a bit better. The percentages are a lot higher, 47 from within the rainbow, 39% from the perimeter, and they shoot 87% from the free throw line. The one thing that might go in their favor of Croatia is the size. They could possibly out-rebound Italy tonight. But they have something to say about that. Darko Panic has been their best player. But for the Italians, it's going to be a big, big night for them. To mention, it's a one-time you'll see a top-of-the-table group team. Not favorites to win tonight, but they'll have something to say about that. Will Italy just have been invincible in their early stages? I mean, they won the first game only by 5 against Romania. They picked up the second victory against Croatia. Made easy work at the Netherlands. But in their most recent game, they absolutely blew out Romania on their home court by 51 points, 101 to 50. And we just get set to stand for the national anthems. Lijepa Naša Domovino, the wonderful Croatian national anthem. And now we stand for the Italian national anthem. Fratelli d'Italia, this game is underway. Well, both these teams with a big point to prove tonight. Remember, Italy have not qualified for their last two FIBA World Cups. Our referees tonight are Yorgos Posandis, Tanel Suslov, and Vicente Bulto. Our officials coming from Spain, Estonia, and Greece. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're very proud to say that we have some of the finest officials here in world basketball. They've done an excellent job in all of our competitions, and they will continue to do so here tonight in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Just get set to show you our lineups tonight. Look at the likes of Rok Stipčević. We talked about Darko Planic, but a lot is going to be said about Bojan Bogdanovic, along with Zubac as well. Now Dario Saric, the big man in the middle, currently for the Philadelphia 76ers. He will make a huge impact for tonight. The Italians sitting very comfortable on top of Group D. And as we said, to say they've been good is an understatement. They've absolutely been fantastic. They know they're going to have their hands filled tonight, as Croatia will be gunning for them. Well, no surprise to see Dario Saric and Bojan Bogdanovic. Darko Planic been their best players so far, is not the starting lineup, but Rok Stipčević, his teammate in Italy, will take on the point guard role, the experienced veteran point guard. What simply is a do-or-die game tonight for Croatia. They must win to stay in this competition. We'll just get set to show you the lineups from Italy. Well, a lot is to be said about Amedeo Della Valle, one of their top players. Point guard only stands at 6'4", but a very big playmaker. Ariel Falloy, a point guard, but who also likes to shoot it from the perimeter. This is going to be a big, big statement tonight from Coach Sacchetti. Well, Coach Sacchetti was named into the Italian Hall of Fame of Basketball 2016, but let's just look at our starting lineups tonight. Paul Baliga will start in the big man inside. He's partnered with Christian Burns. Awudu Abbas, one of the top scorers, will play on the perimeter with Hackett and Della Valle. This is going to be end-to-end basketball tonight. For Italy, they really need to make sure that they can storm on. You don't want to lose focus. 4 wins in a row, but you want to maintain that focus going into the next round here, the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Well, Drazen Anzulovic just recently taken the post. He was originally the assistant coach for Croatia, just coming off the back of a stint in China. So he's got a big job to do tonight. The pressure couldn't be any bigger, but he knows what that's all about. Well, as for Coach Mario Sacchetti, a legend in Italian basketball, as we already mentioned, as a player Hall of Fame inducted in 2016. But he's been around a while, very experienced coach. And with the likes of Dinamo Sassari, Olandina Basket, was also a prime-time player for Pallacanestro Varese. Well, Saric is quite famous for the recent dunk he did in the NBA against the Cleveland Cavaliers when time was just running out. The Cavaliers did not like it, but he had Joel Embiid to come to his side. Tonight, he doesn't need to worry about any of that, because what it means is it's a do-or-die game for Croatia. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here in the northeast of Italy at Trieste. It is Group D, the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. It's Croatia. They must win here in Italy. We're underway. And the Italians get the first possession of the game. They're just going to take their time, try and get into it. Goes off pick and roll. It's a hard screen, nothing cool, but in the end they pass it out. Takes in with his left, puts up the finger on. It's beautifully kissed up the glass. And that will just get the game going. Burns gets a first, easy two. Well, Croatia gonna have to really dig deep in this one. Gets the ball on the side, pulls up for a deep three. The three is good. That's a tough three from Dario Saric. Already the player making impact. Hesitates, shake and bake. Hackett gets double teamed. He's got nowhere to go, so he's got to kick it out. We got another three. The three is up, in and out, doesn't get it. Saric with the rebound, and Croatia can break. Stipčević throws it down low. Bogdanović got to kick it out. Oh, he turned it over. Just a little too soft with the back down, but it was a good recovery, help side defense. Well, here's the three from Saric. Tries to use the pick and roll, but gives it back out to Hackett. Hackett from 15, gives it down low. We got a fadeaway in the baseline. The fadeaway is good. Just tucks it away. It's Paul Baliga. He gets his first 2 points of the game. Stipčević heavily guided by Hackett. The Italians just so physical on defense. Hands everywhere in the passing lanes. Saric thought about the three. Doesn't go for it. 5 on the shot clock. He's got to get a shot off. Crosses over in the lane, puts up the finger off the glass, just kisses it. And that is Bojan Bogdanović. They go down low to Hackett. Hackett backs down, kicks it out, takes it in the middle. We got a Baliga shot in the corner. Front rib doesn't get it. A Croatia can break. And Bogdanović in transition. Twice now, just been a little too clumsy with the ball. Stipčević wants to go pick and roll. Spins out, beautiful move. Rok Stipčević pulls up a three, and he drains it. And Rok Stipčević with a beautiful spin, and just pulled up for the three. Second three of the night now for Croatia. Go pick and roll in the middle. He's going to look for a kick out. Gets it out to Hackett. Hackett, time and space, doesn't want to shoot it. Down low, but he doesn't dunk it. And it's Burns again. Well, Hackett had time and space, but he saw Christian Burns wide open under the basket. It's a good decision in the end. They get the handoff now. Saric takes it down the middle. Big man takes it all the way. Does not get it now. Did Baliga get a block? Couldn't see from that angle. Saric has really got to dunk it when he's going down the lane there. They pull up off the backboard. Doesn't get it. And Rumjak gets a rebound. Bogdanović backs down. Guarded by Della Valle. Kicks out. Spins out. Wide open off the glass. Bojan Bogdanović. Tough move. That was a very aggressive spin move. Made the contact. Simply is. He's got the size of a Della Valle. Della Valle only 6'4", while Bogdanović about 6'8". Hackett fakes, goes baseline, draws the foul. The foul's on number 27, Ivan Ramlik. It's Ivan Ramlik, excuse me. Well, he might have a bit of a case there. Looks like a bit of a push-up, but at this level, you got to be a bit more physical in the defense. Della Valle now kicks it out to Hackett. Hackett gets a screen. Takes it in the middle. Oh, it gets blocked. And now Croatia can break. Oh, good pass down the lane. Throws out. It's a good dunk. Ivica Zubac, who recently is going to go back to the LA Lakers, just gets it in the low block, and he brings the whole of Trieste down. Hackett not strong enough. Just throw it down. Well, Hackett looks like he's taking a little bit of a knock there. Ivica Zubac, who recently just had a spell with the South Bay Lakers and the Defenders. He's going to probably play his next season in LA. Previously played with Megalex and Sabona. Promising young player, only 21 years of age. Takes one little drop. It looks like he's twisted his ankle, actually. Doesn't look like he's taking a knock. Well, that's going to be a major loss to Italy because they're going to require on his composure playing that point guard role. He's a big guard after all. Good handle as well, but that could be a big loss for the Italians. And now Croatia just putting the full court pressure man to man. Well, they go for a double team now. Got to get the ball over. Oh, it's got to be a 24. It's got to be a 8-second violation. Takes in the lane, nowhere to go. He's got 2 on the shot clock. They got to get a shot off. 24-second violation. They don't get it. Oh, it's a tough play there. Well, it's Christian Burns who had the original shot, but with 4 seconds left, you got to get a shot off. Sacchetti's got to be pondering why. He looks cool. He looks composed. He knows they're in control right now. Bogdanovic gets the handoff. Pulls up tough, 3 in the corner, airballs it. And now Italy can break. Pulls up for a 3, gets it to go. And that will just calm the nerves down just a little bit. That is Luca Vitale, who's just come on to replace Hackett. Sharch now backs up against Burns. Makes the contact, Sharch goes up. Doesn't get the and-one, but the foul's on the ground. So Croatia's gonna get the ball baseline. Strong move by Sharch. Now they got a mismatch there. Well, here's the 3 from Vitale. Nobody picks him up. You give him time with space, you just can't do that. Meanwhile, Sharch just using his size, technical ability. Unlucky. The foul was on the ground, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. Fouls on Christian Burns, his first personal foul of the game. Sharch catch and shoot from the corner, can't get it. Oh, and Italy don't box out. Down low, Sharch guarded by Christian Burns. Here's the mismatch they want. 2 on the shot clock, he's got to shoot it. It's a tough shot, doesn't get it. And he almost gets the offensive rebound. But Ivica Zubac just catches it out of bounds. Good defense from Italy. That's a little bit better now. Owudu Abbas just going to bring the ball up. Curls the screen. Oh, turns it over. And now Sharch with the ball transition, goes down the middle. Now the question is that an and-one or was the foul on the ground? Now the official's got a big call to make right now. Now it looks like you can see Sharch is just bringing the ball up. There's the foul. Well, it depends which one you call it, the first one or the second one. It looks like the referee's gone with the first one, so no basket, fouls on the ground. Well, Owudu Abbas is just going to go to the bench, take a little bit of a breather. Bogdanovic is going to take it down the right. Bumps, doesn't get the foul. And now Italy can break. Transition, foot on the line, it's a 2, and it's a good one. Well, he just pulls up in transition. Pietro Aradori off the bench. Cold veins, but he gets it to go. Sharge down low. Zubac kicks it out. We got a three in the corner. Drains it. Nothing but net. Big three from Filip Krušlin. He gets his first 3 points of the game. Bit of a pick and pop play. Double team baseline. It comes off a Croatian defender. It's going to be Italian ball. Baseline. Well, Paul Baliga just got caught in the double team there. He's saying to everyone else, you got to move. I can't get you the ball if I'm double teamed. Well, Stefano Tonnet just checks into the game for the first time. Vitali goes pick and roll Baliga. They kick it in the corner. Another three. This time it's a three-pointer. Pietro Aradori. Deep, deep three from the corner. He ties the game up at 14. Stipčević goes handoff with Bogdanović. Šarić, he's made 1-3. Can't get the second one. And now Italy can break. Oh, Adori. In and out, can't get it. Šarić with a rebound. Now the big man's gonna go all the way. Makes the contact. And he gets fouled by Christian Burns. And you can see Burns does not agree with that one. Well, that's gonna be Christian Burns' second personal foul. Well, that's tough. You gotta respect the officials' call. Here's the pick and pop play and the kick out to Aradori. Again, Croatia just giving Italy too much time and respect. You know this team likes to shoot the ball. They're 39% from the three-point line. You're gonna have to get up and defend them tougher. Well, the foul's on Brian Sacchetti as he just checks in. Gives Christian Burns a break, and immediately he commits a first personal foul. And another holding foul. Now this is what we talked about. The Italian defense, very physical, hands in the passing lanes, but you got to be smart. You can't hold on to defenders. Aradori picks up his first personal, but now Croatia are going to go to the free throw line. Filip Krušlin makes the first free throw. Well, he can't make them both. He only makes one for two. Takes it down the middle, but they kick it out. Aradori's looking for a three, but the kick out. We got a three ball in the end. It's up, it's good. Well, Italy shooting the lights out right now. Brian Sacchetti, just time and space, wide open at the top. He drained the triple. And now Rok Stipčević has got to get things under control now. He's going to go pick and roll with Zubac. Spins out again. Kicks out underneath the basket. Just dropped it. That's a pushing foul. Well, it's on Sacchetti, so Zubac is going to go to the free throw line for two shots, but here's the good ball movement. Well, it was a screen from Baliga that gave Sacchetti the time and space to hit another triple. And here's Zubac has it baseline. Just a slight shove there. It's a great call from the official. Well, you got to credit the way the Italians play. They pass, they move, they get open shots. And Croatia playing desperately to win this game, trying to go to their big guns as much as possible. They're trying to get everything going through Šarić, Bogdanović, and Zubac as well. The former Savona player makes it 2 for 2 from the free throw line as he ties it up. Sacchetti gets a handoff of Vitali. Whoa. Kicks it out. Sacchetti, top of the key, takes in, spins out, fakes it, fades away from 15. It's in and out, can't get it. And Bogdanovic can break now. Bogdanovic crosses over down the middle. Tried to dish it off to Zubac, but well, deflected. Looks like it deflected off Tessitore. So it's going to be Croatia ball baseline. Well, here's the crossover. Can't really see from that angle. Well, Darko Planinic, who hasn't featured at all here in the first quarter yet, he's been their best player so far. Was a top scorer the last time these two teams played with 22. Šarić kicks it out to Planinic. Bogdanovic tries to go baseline, steps back from the three-pointer, in and out, can't get it. And now Amadori can break. Crosses over, makes the contact, and one. What a play! What a hard hit! Well, they say if you got to go to the basket, you got to do it aggressively. And that's exactly what Aradori does. Crosses over, makes the contact. Just kisses it off the glass. That's a tough move. Well, he's made a good impact coming off the bench so far. Can't make it a three-point play, and it looks like that Babic has just tipped it back into his own net. I don't want to forget that one. Krushlin draws the foul. Well, Stefano Tona just not holding his ground there, but yeah, Dario Šarić just tipped it into his own net inadvertently. Well, Brian Sacchetti just goes to the bench. Came and played some good minutes. As Filip Krushlin makes the first free throw. Makes them both. Vitali now gives up to Aradori. Aradori, time and space, pulls up. It's a quick release. You can't give him time or space. You got to get a hand up. He's been looking to do it since he's come into the game, and he will shoot the ball. Down the middle, they turn it over. Sloppy play right now. Croatia got to organize themselves. And Aradori only needs 1 foot, but they're right there. Darko Planinic, you got to step up. Pick and pop play, goes all the way to the basket, just lays it up. That's a strong give and go move. It's number 26, Luka Babic. He gets his first 2 points of the game. Vitali comes off the screen, Baliga, Aradori. Gets a handoff. Cross court, turned it over. And Croatia can break now, they got numbers. Bogdanovic slowed the fast break down. Kicks it out, Šarić thought about the three. Good ball movement for Croatia. 24-second violation. Now, to me, it looked like the shot didn't get off in time, but they're gonna have to review. We can't see from there. The official is gonna have to review this. Well, it was good play. It was good ball movement as well. And they managed to get the shot off in the corner with Luka Babic, but the officials have to see, did the shot get off in time? No basket. End of the first quarter. It is Italy who lead this one 24-21. And the Italians have just been playing very smooth, fundamental basketball. That's why they're top of this group, undefeated with 4 wins and 0 losses. Croatia just hanging in there. Remember, this is a new team composed of Bogdanovic, Šarić, and not to mention Ivica Zubac as well. It's a desperation game for them. You got to love the way the Italians move the ball. They get some good open shots, and right now they've been inspired by the perimeter shooting of Pietro Aradori. He's the top scorer in this game so far with 12 points. Well, you can see so far Croatia only 2 for 5 from the perimeter, while Italy, no surprise, 4 for 6. The Italians 6 from 11 from within the rainbow, while the Croatians 5 for 9 now. A little bit of update for the Croatian fans is that the Netherlands are currently beating Romania 33-24 at halftime. Remember, they don't want Romania to pick up a third win here in the group. Well, we get set for the second quarter of this exciting fixture here in Group D. It's been some good stuff. There was the three at the end of the quarter from Luka Babic. And it was the right call because you can see Babic did not get the shot off in time. Now, it was a good play. Good ball movement from Croatia. Now, Italy won the jump ball at the beginning of this game, so Croatia's going to get the ball to start off here in the second quarter. Christian's had some good moves. He's able to get to the free throw line. He keeps attacking the basket very aggressively, but Croatia needs to stop the perimeter shooting from Italy. Looking for Bogdanovic. Gets a switch on the screen. Here's the mismatch he wants. 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovic kicks it out. Babic 3 in the corner. Gets it to go, nothing but net. Luka Babic. Well, the last one was disallowed, but that was a beautiful penetration and kick out from Bogdanovic to Babic. Pick and roll play in the lane, bumps, can't get it. Well, they almost turn it over, and they do. Careless play there. Now, Darko Planinic went in for the rebound. You can see this wiping off his hands. He lost control of the ball, and it tipped off Dario Saric, who was out of bounds. Ariel Falloy gives it up. 5 on the shot clock now. He's got to get a shot off. What's a deep prayer? Throws it up, doesn't get it. Saric with a rebound. Now the big man's going to go himself. Saric keeps it up, makes the contact, gets fouled, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Now that's a huge mismatch because Owudu Abbas, he's going to have a nightmare if he's got to guard the 6'11". Saric spins out. Well, it's a hard foul from Amadeo Tessitore. Saric will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, another player who played for Sabona, currently enjoying his life in the NBA with the Philadelphia 76ers, who are just making a reform in their play. Can't make the first free throw. 2010-11 was nominated FIBA Europe Young Player of the Year award. Number 6'11", very good handle. As he makes a second free throw. Aradori gets it in baseline, steps back for three. It's all he needs, time and space, but this time he airballs it. And Šarić just comes up with the ball. Transition. Now it looks like it tipped off an Italian defender, so it's going to be Croatia ball baseline. Well, there's Hackett. Does not look like he's going to return to the game. After twisting the ankle, looked like a pretty nasty twist. Well, Vitali's just going to go to the bench. He's come and played some good minutes, but Amadeo Della Valle is going to come back into the game. Babic inbounds the ball and he gets it to Šarić. Šarić goes baseline, goes up with it. Luka Šarić missile layup, gets it back, gets blocked. Get out of here. Paul Baliga says, not in my house. They kick it out, Amadeo Della Valle, but it's an offensive foul. And that's a great defensive play from Filip Krušlin. Just stood his ground outside the semicircle. Now here's the first play. Šarić with a soft take, and then another one, but Baliga just said, no, in mi casa, not in my house. Well, checking into the game is Michele Vitale. Just going to give a little bit of more perimeter control. Krušlin gets a screen from Zubac, pulls up for the three, it's up, and it's no good. Croatia now struggling with their perimeter shooting. Babic was the last score from the perimeter. Italy, though, meanwhile, transition, it's good! 7-3 of the night for Italy. When you can't give many time or space, especially for Ariel Faloi. As he puts him up by 2. Zubac kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic, tough three, pulls up. Well, he gets fouled by Amadeo Valle. Now, it's the thing a lot of people were saying coming into this game that Croatia were going to be the favorites, but the thing is, when you put together 3 superstars who haven't played with each other all year, it takes a while to get used to each other. And everyone's going to want to do what they're best at. Šarić, Bogdanovic. The thing for Italy is just to maintain the defensive composure, try and wear him down on the 24 seconds, but Ariel Faloi, you know Bogdanovic is a good shooter, but you don't want to be fouling someone in the process of shooting a 3-point shot. Well, Bojan Bogdanovic, born in Mostar, Bosnia-Herzegovina, just on the border of Bosnia-Herzegovina and Croatia. Makes it 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Faloi gives it up. Quick pick and roll from Baliga as he pops out. Fakes, goes baseline, gets fouled, doesn't get the and one. It's actually Abbas. It's a strong move. He set the screen, and then rolled to the basket. He popped out, and as soon as he got it, just attacked the basket. He uses the athleticism so well. And now he has a chance to go to the free throw line and get his first 2 points of the game. We had 13 points last time these two teams met. Italy came out and won the game by 16 points, but misses the second free throw. Bogdanovic gets a screen. Back to Stipčević. Krušlin looking for Zubac. Throws it down low. Zubac goes middle. Puts the bump, and he just finger rolls with a little baby hook. And it's nothing but net for Zubac. He's making his debut tonight for the Croatian national team. And, well, he got the pick and roll, and he was going to throw it down, but Stipčević not tall enough to put him off the layup, but it's a strong, strong move from Paul Baliga. Bogdanovic. Now Italy wants a traveling violation, but the official sees something he doesn't like it. Now that is a beautiful baby hook there from Zubac. Just took it down the middle. Here's the pick and roll with Veloy and Baliga. Bogdanovic, 15 feet off the backboard, just tucks it away. And Michele Vitali just tried to gamble and he lost position. Bogdanovic now moves up to 9 points with a jump shot. Takes a baseline. Good defense by Rok Stipčević. Vitali's going to back him down. He's got to kick it out. Abbas catch and shoot from three, doesn't get it. And Bogdanovic keeps his dribble alive. Numbers in transition. Krushin, he'll give it up. That's the second time now Croatia haven't really made it count when they've had numbers on the counterattack. Takes it baseline, makes a contact. Crazy wild move. Gets it back, but it's got to be kickball violation. Well, it's Tomislav Zubčić tried to go baseline, but you can see his coach saying, look, you either take it or you kick it out, one of the two. Well, Amadeo Della Valle is just going to go to the bench, take a break. Well, Croatia putting on their full court pressure, man-to-man defense. We'll get it inbound. Oh, they turn it over. Sloppy play from Italy. Bogdanovic draws another foul. Oh no. The turnover. There you can see the Croatians do not like that call. Here's Bogdanovic. It's a moving screen I think they've called on Tomislav Zubčić. Now here comes Zubčić. Yeah, right there, he's pushed into him. Just at the end there, you can see, just gives a little push to Vitali. And when you set a screen, all you got to do is just stand there and hope that the dribbler comes off you. Amadori takes it all the way. Too easy! Well, he moves up to 14 points, the top scorer in the game so far. Stipčević uses the screen, kicks it baseline. Krushin, catch and shoot corner, nothing but net. And that is crucial from Filip Krushin. Croatia haven't been as consistent from the perimeter, but they've had a few good looks. Babic and Krushin now leading the way for them. Takes it down the middle, beautiful pick and roll play, but he's got the butterfingers. And Baliga had time and space, but he couldn't keep it alive. It's a beautiful pass. Well, here's the kick out from Rok Stipčević. Krushin just catches it wide open in the corner. And here's the pick and roll play. I mean, that is a sweeter pass you'll ever get, but Baliga just can't keep it alive. Stipčević gives it up to Zubčić. I turn it over, sloppy pass, but they get it back. 4 on the shot clock. He's got to get a shot off. Šarić, a fadeaway. Tough one, can't get it. Aradori with the rebound. Aradori looking for that three-point shot. Gets it off in the end. Can't get it. Krushin kicks it out to Stipčević. And now Croatia just going to slow it down, get it into their half. Babic now wants to throw it down low to Šarić. You can see the mismatch. Zubčić got it by Baliga. Tries to go baseline, muscles. Now it's tough because they've called the foul on Baliga. To me, it looks like it's a little bit of a push-off there from Zubac. That's the 15th foul, so Ivica Zubac is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. He's got 6 points in the game so far. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Well, Zubac makes it 3 for 3 now for tonight. Well, you got to look. If Paul Baliga is going to be guarding Zubac tonight, it's going to be all sorts of problems for the Italians down low. It's Christian Burns, you can see, just checked into the game to give him a little bit more muscle. Because Croatia, a lot bigger than Italy in the low block. Now Vitali's just going to try and get things going here. Gets it to Aradori. Aradori goes baseline, kicks it out, bumps. Aradori wide open for 3. Gets it to go, nothing but net. And it's him again. It's Pietro Aradori lighting it up from the perimeter. It's his second 3 of the night. He's 2 for 5 from the perimeter. Šarić, got it by Christian Burns. Šarić goes middle. Puts up a soft floater, doesn't get it. Zubac with a strong rebound. The officials call jump ball. That's going to be the Italy's possession. That's good defense there from Christian Burns, and that's probably the post defense that Italy need tonight. They can't afford him to get in any more foul trouble. As athletic as Baliga is, Christian Burns might be the solution that Italy has on the post defense. Bojan Bogdanovic just checks back into the game. Pick and pop. Shoots at the top of the key, can't get it. Christian Burns gets the offensive rebound. Aradori look for the 3, but they double teamed out. Kicks it out, can't get it. And Luka Babic comes up with a loose ball. Bogdanovic looking for Šarić. That's got to be an offensive foul. Good call from the official. Well, Christian Burns just checked back into the game, and he's causing Šarić all sorts of problems. You can see just gets in front of him. Šarić, just a little nudge. And that's a big difference. If you let Šarić catch the ball in the low block, it's going to be a long night for you. Burns down the other end. Kicks it out. Baliga shot in the corner, baseline. Same result, can't get it. And Rok Stipčević gets a rebound. Stipčević gets it back. Bogdanovic now guarded by Aradori, takes it in. Strong move by Bogdanovic, but he missed the layup. And Šarić diving on the floor. Doesn't keep it alive. It's a jump ball. That was a very physical play there. Both players, both sets of teams on the floor trying to keep it alive. Well, Šarić did an unbelievable job. You can see it's a missed layup. Zubac can't get the offensive board. Right there, Šarić on the floor. And Christian Burns, he's on the floor. I mean, both these two teams, they just want it. They absolutely want to win this game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a bit of a timeout right now. As both these two teams are going to talk it over.
Svih 5 u tijelo. Ali onda, nemojte me jebat, skoro krećemo u kontru. Uđi kontru, oni su u bonusu.
Ci concedono coi lunghi questi tiri. È difficile for the big man go inside because they collapse. Ci siamo.
Well, you can see the difference in these two teams right now. I mean, Italy are just playing the same way they have in the last 4 games, which has been composed, fluid basketball. They understand each other. They know where each player, what they give to the team. But, you know, for Croatia, when you bring in your 3 best players, they've been in the NBA all season. It's just trying to get to know each other and understand how each other plays. I mean, it's a tough one for Croatia. It's a tough one for Italy as well, but So far, it's been a good game of basketball. Both of these two teams really going at it. I mean, Croatia, it's a must-win for them. There's no other choice. But Bogdanovic, Šarić, and Zubac, they've got to learn just over the next 20 minutes how they're going to win this game. And Stipčević is going to bring it in bounds. Šarić, time, space, gets him off the floor, and he draws another foul. Christian Burns. That's a smart move there. See, he just got the pump fake, which just got Christian Burns off his feet, but now the big fella's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Now Christian Burns now picks up his 3rd personal foul, so that's a big blow to Italy, because since coming into the game, he's caused all sorts of problems for Šarić. But Abbas is going to have to come in for the last 2 minutes. He makes the first free throw. He's had a decent game tonight so far. He hasn't shot as well from the perimeter as he would have liked to, but he's caused a lot of problems for Italy in the low block. But he makes the 2nd free throw, gives him a 4-point lead. Oh, easy bucket. It doesn't get any easier than that. Croatia, if they want to come out with a win tonight, they got to do better on defense. Well, Stipčević gets the screen, takes it down the middle, or dish it off. Zubac wasn't ready. Threw in the shot clock. Babic got to score, doesn't get it. Sloppy play from Croatia. 1.5 to go here in the first half. Italy trail by 2. Baliga down the middle, off the backboard. Get out of here! Well, Zubac wasn't allowing it. Baliga went all the way. In those situations, you got to make contact with the defender, because with a player like Zubac under the basket, he stands at almost 7 feet tall. You know he's going to get a block shot if you're fading out of bounds. But Bojan Bogdanovic now is going to bring the ball up. Got it by Aradori. Down to Šarić. Here's the mismatch. They're going to get ready for a double team. Šarić, oh, it's got to be a travel. That's actually good defense by Abbas there. Now Italy, transition all the way. Well, sloppily done, but he lays it up, and he ties the game up. And it's that man again, Baliga, just running the fast break down the trailer position. Bogdanovic step back, pulls for 3, and he airballs it. And Babic keeps it alive. Well, Croatia, it's what we talked about, bringing all their superstar players in from abroad, but really not playing with each other at the moment. They're gonna have to call timeout to sort themselves out. Now, this is beautiful fast break basketball. Baliga playing the power forward spot, knows that he's quicker than both Šarić and Zubac, just runs the trailer. And that's what happens when you run the fast break.
Gledaj, čista akcija. 4, 5, Babo, primi loptu.
Chi fa la rimessa, qua a negare. Se questo è blocco e arriva ed è in ritardo, cambiamo.
Well, Italy have really been inspired by Pietro Aradori. Came off the bench. 6 for 9 from the field so far. He's a top scorer. Well, Croatia, leading their scoring is Bogdanovic, Zubac, and along with Filip Krišlin. Dario Šarić having a really frustrating night. He's only 1 for 10 from the field. That's the 1 3-pointer he's made. He hasn't made a field goal from within the rainbow. Darko Planinic and Rok Stipčević, teammates, had a decent season, and they turn it over already. Numbers transition. Oh, they turn it over again. Sloppy play from Italy. Šarić gives it up to Bogdanovic. Now Croatia will get fouled. They were going to try and run the clock down, but you see Baliga just reached in. That's silly, because Now Croatia's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. In both quarters, Italy, well, Croatia have been in the penalty, but here's the sloppy. You never give a bounce pass on the fast break. Well, Bojan Bogdanovic is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, Zeljko Sakic just checks into the game for Croatia. He's just going to play the last 24 seconds. It's probably for foul trouble, of course. Bogdanovic makes the first free throw. Krushlin, as we said, one of the top scorers for Croatia with 9 points. Played some good minutes, but the thing that's killing Croatia right now is he's just not shooting well enough from the perimeter. Makes the second free throw as he gives Croatia a 1-point lead. We're going to time out to Italy as they got the ball with exactly 24 seconds to go here in the first half. This Group D fixture, the World Cup qualifiers. It's first against last.
Ok? Vedeo Luca. Si pressano, hanno un fallo da spendere loro. Ok? Mettiamo dentro questo e abbiamo questo angolo, abbiamo 3 cose. Ok? Ci siamo? Hanno un fallo, non arriviamo
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the other game so far, the Netherlands are beating Romania by 26 points. Which, if it stays that way, Romania and the Netherlands will move to 2 and 3. And if Croatia can win tonight, you'll have 3 teams who are all joint on 2 and 3. The final game will be the decider in this group. Italy sitting very comfortably with 4 wins and 0 losses. And again, now you can see Croatia's put on that full court man-to-man, but they're just going to ease off now. Under 20 seconds, they're going to go for the last shot. And they got the ball in the hands of the man who's their best shooter. Aradori steps back, makes the contact, offensive foul. Good defense. And he's got no case to argue there. Clearly pushed off. You can see with the left arm. It's excellent defense from Croatia. Now Croatia are going to get one last shot with 5.3 seconds to go here in the first half. Now it's an offensive foul, which means it's not a team foul, so he will not be going to the free throw line. And Croatia are going to try and get the ball in the hands of Bojan Bogdanovic. He's going to try and get down the middle. Go for the shot if he can. If not, he's going to have to kick it out. Now they got Šarić back into the game. We're crushing as well. Now if you're Croatia, you want to spread the floor. Get the ball to Bogdanovic. Let him create. 5.3. Gets the ball in. Stipčević puts up a prayer. Can't get it. And at the end of the first half, it is the visitors, Croatia. We lead this one by 2 points, 41-39. The big three, as it's known, of Bogdanovic, Šarić, and Zubčac. Just making a print here in the first half, but Italy playing their game, spreading the floor, moving the ball, getting some good looks. Well, top against bottom, Croatia only 1 win. Now, as it stands in the other game, the Netherlands are beating Romania. To which, if the Netherlands win that one, 2 teams will be tied on 2 and 3. If Croatia can come out with a victory tonight, it will be 3 teams with 2 wins and 3 losses. As you can see, Italy 50% from within the rainbow. some good basketball, making a good use of their fast break as well. The likes of Pablo Liga. Right now, Croatia trying to get a lot going through Bogdanovic and Šarić. Croatia 4 for 11 from the perimeter, while Italy 6 for 13. A lot of that is down Aradori. He's had a real hot hand tonight. Top score of 14. Croatia, as expected, are out rebounding Italy 19-17. Italy with 9 assists to 4 against Croatia. It just shows how well they move the ball. A lot of better open looks now. Hackett doesn't look like he's going to come back into the game tonight, as he took the nasty fall. We'll just show you some highlights, but go get a drink. Don't go anywhere too long, because we'll be back for the second half of this FIBA World Cup qualifier Group D between our host Italy and the visitors Croatia. We'll be back soon. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to start the second half in this Group D fixture of the FIBA World Cup qualifiers between our host Italy and the visitors Croatia. Now Croatia currently leading this one 41-39. Italy topped the group so far, an excellent 4 wins and 0 losses. Meanwhile, the Netherlands just picking up a slender victory against Romania, as both the Netherlands and Romania will move to 2 wins and 3 losses. Now Croatia can get the same record if they can come out with a victory tonight, but it's going to be a big ask. Well, the leaders in this game, Pietro Aradori, leading all scorers with 15 points. He's 3 for 6 from the perimeter, 2 for 2 from within the rainbow. And Croatia currently just trying to find themselves. Bojan Bogdanovic, their top scorer, with 11 points. He's 5 for 5 from the free throw line. He's their top 3-point shooter as well. Dario Saric really having a tough night tonight. Christian Burns playing some good defense on him in the low block, as he's limited Saric to only 1 for 10 from the field. And the 1 field goal he's had has been the 1 3-pointer, which was the very first shot of the game. Sarketti looks like he's going to get a start here in the second half. Vitali looks like he's going to play in the backcourt with Michele as well. Della Valle is going to inbound the ball, is going to get things going here in the second half. Now, Italy on their home territory here in the northeast of Trieste. They weren't favorites to win this game, but they've done well so far. Vitali's going to bring the ball up. Gets a handoff with Della Valle. Baliga, handoff with Della Valle. Vitali thought about the 3. He's got 4 on the shot clock. Pulls up, puts up a prayer, doesn't get it. That's a 24-second violation. It's a little bit of a rusty way to start the second half, but it's the thing when you come out of a halftime talk, you got to get out there, warm up, get loose. Stipčević going to bring the ball up for Croatia. Saric almost lost the ball, keeps it alive, takes it down the middle, steps back 15. Saric looks a little short, doesn't get it. Sarketti with a rebound, and now Italy can break. Transition, Vitali brings it out to Della Valle, crosses over. Good defense by Stipčević. Della Valle pulls up for the 3, can't get it. Saric with another rebound. And now Stipčević just try to get things going. Comes off the screen, or travels, but he turns it over. Transition, Eurostep all the way, finger roll, lays it up. And that's a strong, strong move. That is number 23, Awudu Abbas. Goes up to 5 points with the layup in transition. He ties the game up. Zubac now. Guarded by Baliga, backs down, spins, gets fouled. And he's gonna go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Strong move by the young Croatian, Ivica Zubac. Well, he's got 8 points so far tonight. He's 2 for 2 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line as well. Well, look at the steal here by Abbas, takes the transition, finger rolls it, just lays it off the glass. And even Ariel Feloy, he loves it. Well, you can see a lot of tonight, Croatia trying to go down low the Saric as much as possible, but Zubac just having a little bit of a better night tonight. Saric now 1 for 11 from the field, really struggling, but why not give the young fella a chance? As he makes it now, he's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Pulls up, tough three, can't get it. And now Bogdanovic will just take his time. Now, here's what Bogdanovic wants. He wants the time and space to isolate. Another turnover, sloppy play. And Della Valle. Well, Della Valle actually made a smart move there, because if he'd gone for the layup or the dunk, Saric was going to get a block. And what he did was he just drew the foul. Saric is not slow. He knew he was going to catch up to him, so he just made the contact. It's actually not a bad play. Do you risk going up and getting blocked? Did you draw the foul? Just give your team enough time to get into the half court. Well, he took the ladder. Della Valle thought about the three, takes it in, pulls up from 15 feet, doesn't get it. Stipčević comes up with a loose ball. Croatia have had 3 sloppy turnovers here in the second half. Got to take care of the ball. Down low to Zubac. You can see the Italians getting ready to double team. Now he turns it over. 4 turnovers already here in the third quarter. Della Valle, 3, transition, doesn't get it. Zubac gets a rebound. Now Bogdanovic is going to take it baseline all the way, dish it off. Good play there, lays it up, and 1. And it's Ivan Ramljak. It's his first 2 points of the game. And he's going to go to the free throw line now to make it a 3-point play. It starts with a penetration. Bogdanovic, who's guarding him? Ramljak wide open, uncontested. You can just hear the Italian fans just trying to get into the game. He's had little intervention tonight's game, but you just see with his experience, just able to finish under the basket. Now, it's under pressure as well, because every play Croatia makes tonight is going to be a nervy one. They must win tonight. He makes it a 3-point play. Della Valle kicks it out. Vitali throws it down low. There's a foul. And the basket will not count, but the foul's on Rok Stipčević. He's just stopped. Saketi get to the basket. Well, Stipčević and Darko Planinic, teammates of Dinamo Sassari. Don't know all about the Italian basketball players, but Planinic hasn't featured a lot tonight. Stipčević, one of the most experienced players. Well, he just picks up a personal foul there, just giving Saketi a knock on the screen. I don't think he agrees with the official, but Della Valle trying to get open up the screen, but Stipčević just doing a good job stopping him from getting the ball. But Saketi down low. It burns, bangs around. Oh, he gets blocked. And Zubac. And that's what his presence is going to give on the defense. Saric crosses over, makes the contact, falls over again. And you can see Zubac just trying to tell him to calm it down. Oh, it's a trip there from Vitali. I don't think it's intentional, but you can see the frustration. Here's the block from Zubac. Tessitore, only 6'8". Remember, Zubac is 6'11". You want to get him up in the air, make the contact, but you're not going to beat him with a hook shot. Saric just able to keep it alive. Zubac now 10 on the shot clock. Gets it to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic now 5 on the shot clock. Got to get something going. Takes it and kicks it out. Got to shoot it. Oh, it's a tough 3. And he got it. Well, we talked about how he wasn't having such an impact on the game. But let me tell you, Ivan Ramljak just hits a tough 3 at the end of the shot clock. Now here's only 3 seconds left. Ivan Ramljak puts up a pump fake. And that is right in the face of Vitali. Well, Saric now picks up his 3rd personal foul. He's got to go to the bench. You see his frustration tonight. Get the ball inbound now. Croatia just getting very physical on defense and kick it out. Abbas takes it baseline. Zubac kicks it out. Sacchetti gets fouled. And now he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, Sacchetti just makes the aggressive drive to the basket. In the end, puts up the finger. A little bit of a soft call, but Brian Sacchetti will go to the line for 2 shots. He makes the first. A 32 years of age veteran player makes it 2 for 2 from Moncalieri, Italia. Currently playing for Brescia Leonessa. Bogdanovic kicks it out. Zubcic now throw it down low. And the big man, he gets bumped, no foul call, but it's come off an Italian defender. So Croatia going to get the ball baseline. That's a tough play there. He's trying to go for that dish off to Ramljak, but he's not open. Aradori comes back into the game as the bus just takes a breather. And Italy just going to try and inspire their perimeter shooting. He's got 15 points in the game so far, leading all scorers. Stipcevic is going to inbound the ball baseline. And Darko Planinic just checks back into the game as he gives Zubac a break. As we already mentioned, Stipcevic and Planinic, teammates of Dinamo Sassari. They'll know all about the Italian basketball way. Bogdanovic now guarded by Vitali, steps back to deep 3. It's forced, offensive board, and Zubcic just going in for a second opportunity. And Tomislav Zubcic, when you desperately need a win a game, that's one way to do it. Croatia have been very lethargic at times. Baseline play, oh my Lord, throws it down. What a dunk! Tessitore just got the baseline pass, and he just ripped the ring down. Bogdanovic pulls up for 3. It will not count as Aradori just gets called for the foul. Well, he just came off hard on the screen, but there's the pick and roll play. Sacchetti dished it off, and Tessitore brings it down, and he lets it rain all over Italy. Ivan Ramljak just played some good minutes. He's just going to go to the bench, take a breather. And an offensive foul called, an illegal screen set by Darko Planinic. Well, Croatia, got to be careful because although it's an offensive foul, they're in the penalty right now. And half the third quarter hasn't even been played. Well, there you just got to stand still. He's gone out to hit Aradori. Can't move on a screen. Della Valle now puts up the floater in the lane, in and out, doesn't get it. Well, Tessitore gets an offensive board. Della Valle for 3. He doesn't get it. And now Croatia can break with Stipcevic. And Bogdanovic now really struggling to get his perimeter shot going. Stipcevic back to Bogdanovic. Tries another 3. This time he gets it to drop. And Bojan Bogdanovic just answers all his critics as he just nails a triple. It's his first 3-point field goal of the night. In the lane again. Tessitore making it really count in the lane. Well, Italy don't really have the post presence that Croatia have, and he makes the most of it. Rok Stipcevic gets a handoff with Bogdanovic now. In and out play, strong move, finger rolls, and one! Strong move by Bojan Bogdanovic. He goes up to 16 points. Well, started with a shake and bake in and out move in the finger roll. You can just see he's got a little bit of a push from behind from Tessitore. Tessitore down the other end, making some good choices in the low block, but he's just got to be a little wiser. Well, Bogdanovic can make it a 10-point lead with this free throw. He's only 1 for 4 from the free throw line. He doesn't look too worried right now, but he's just put in Ariel Folloy into the game, the shooter. Bogdanovic gives Croatia a 10-point lead. Aradori been quite quiet tonight. Crosses over, kicks it out. Sacchetti, he gives up the three. He's just penetrated back into his teammate. 5 on the shot clock. Steps back. Aradori forces a three, doesn't get it. Now Italy not looking like themselves in the first half, where they were moving the ball, getting some good looks and some stronger penetration kicks, but right there they're all trying to force their shots up. Bogdanovic makes a contact, blocking foul called. The blocking fouls on Tessitore. Well, it's an excellent call. You can see Tessitore didn't have position. Bogdanovic so good at making that contact. Well, we got a timeout right now to Italy, as they're going to have to talk it over. Starting to lose their composure in the second half.
Se la vuole giocare lui, ok? Dobbiamo riuscire a negare sul blocco di non fargliela prendere. Fatemi sentire. Vuole andare di qua. È 80% destra e 20% di destra. Dobbiamo un'azione.
Hej, svaki put kad si krenuo, probija si koga god hoće. I ti dubina, a nemoj skakat, nego Dado Voloder je.
Čekaj, Bog, pred dobar bok, tebe čekaj.
A ti brže rolaj dole. Ajde.
Croatia looking a little more comfortable right now, and you notice just playing a little better without Dario Saric into the game. It's tough for these players from the NBA coming in, because in their mind they're called in for one reason, that's to save the day, but really they got to play together a little better. Bogdanovic now moving to that point guard role, where he's trying to run everything off the pick and roll, which is working quite well for Croatia, causing Italy all sorts of problems now. He's now 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Top scorer in the game. Makes them both. Croatia now lead by 12 points. Aradori gets called for a travel, but Christian Burns now, he'll try his luck in the low block. He backs down, kicks out in the corner. Got a three ball in the corner, it's up, it's no good. Stipčević with a rebound. And now Croatia just gonna slow them down, trying to wear down the Italians in the half court. Bogdanovic got it by Aradori. Kicks it out, wide open for three, it's up, it's nothing but net! And that is a deep, deep three from the big man, Tomislav Šupčić. It's his first three of the night as he gives Croatia a 15-point lead. Christian Burns, pick and pop, he'll try from the perimeter, and he answers right back. He looks at Šupčić and says, hey, you get one, I can do one too. That's Stipčević. Going up with the hand of Bogdanovic, and the screen of Planic. Planic got to be careful. Now Planic, every time he sets a screen, he's got to roll to the basket, but he's trying to give Bogdanovic the time and space to create. He draws away a defender, but Darko Planic can't get afford to have is another personal foul called on him. Christian Burns' triple was a big answer, because the Italians hadn't responded to the Croatian sort of run. It's Darko Planic now, as he draws the foul, he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Had a very mixed season this year in the Basketball Champions League with Dinamo Sassari, but nonetheless was a very inspirational player. Not really the foundation big man, but you know what Darko Planic gives you is 40 minutes of hustle and hard work, lots of rebounds. Just such a physical post player. As he makes a second one. Saketi now takes it in. He draws a foul on Planic. Now it's a team shooting foul, so Planic picks up a second. And Brian Saketi's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. That's the thing for Italy, is obviously not as big and as posing as Croatia, but what they do have is for each player that's been guarded by Croatia, whether that's Christian Burns or Saketi, so they can put the ball on the floor, draw some fouls, get some penetrations, make the defense collapse. And Saketi misses both of them. You've got to make free throws at this level. And another foul called. This time it's on number 31, Michele Vitale. You can see what he's doing. He doesn't want to give Bogdanovic any time or space to shoot the ball, but you know, a great defender just gives a little bit of space between him and the person with the ball. So it's not enough space. You let them shoot the ball, but you get that close up to them, they're going to drive right by you. You're going to draw a foul. Bogdanovic simply has been cash and clutch from the free throw line tonight. He's now 9 for 9. Well, you got to be thinking, what if Hackett was still in the game tonight? He twisted his ankle in the first quarter, which I had to see him leave, but now Croatia have a 15-point lead. Just under 2 minutes ago in the third quarter. Well, Ramdak back in the game, who made that big three-pointer at the end of the shot clock. Christian Burns now gets it on the wing, takes it down the middle, makes contact, puts it up off the glass. Tough shot. Now, you thought he was going to kick it out after penetration, but just had enough time and space to kiss it off the glass. But Filoi, he's got to be careful. You don't want to send Croatia to the free throw line. Takes it down the middle, fades away, tough one, airballs it. That's better defense from the Italians. Well, here's the strong move, and it's a tough one because he just does enough to get it off the glass. Filoi back out to Burns, has made his last three. Can't get this one. Offensive ball by Italy. Kicks it out. Burns had it in the corner. Decided not to take it. Missed a wide open one. Well, it was a tough shot, but it was a horrendous one in the end. And now Luka Babic just going to slow things down here. They could go 2 for 1 here. Babic pick and roll with Planic. He almost turns it over. You can see what he's doing. He's trying to get Zubcic in the corner, but it's a tough angle to make the pass. Grushin takes it baseline, makes the contact, puts up the floater, doesn't get it. And now Italy can run the clock down and get the last shot of the third quarter. And now Ariel Filoi He's going to take his time. Guarded by Filip Krushlin. He's going to go pick and roll with Christian Burns. Gives it up. Italy takes it baseline. Kicks it out. Burns for three. Can't get it. And at the end of the third quarter, it is Croatia who lead this one 65-52. Italy just came out a little lethargic in the second half. But Croatia, who don't have Dario Saric on the court, just starting to pick themselves up and play a little bit more togetherness. But that is as it stands here at the end of the third, 65-52 to Croatia. Well, we just get set now to start the fourth quarter of this Group D fixture. It's Italy now, top of the group with 4 wins and 0 losses. Croatia with only 1 win. Croatia must win this game tonight to keep themselves alive in the competition. Well, the Netherlands came out victorious tonight against Romania. As those 2 teams in Group D are tied on 2 wins and 3 losses. Croatia can come out with a victory tonight. They themselves will be a 3-way tie, 2 wins and 3 losses. Stipčević looking for the backdoor play, doesn't get it. Get to Bogdanović, guarded heavily by Vidale. And there's a blocking foul off the ball. Zubčić just gives quite a hard knock. You can see it comes off the screen. Well, that's a good call. Because Luka Vidale, you can see just trying to stand in his way. And Zubčić just gives him a knock, you know. We're in Bocca al Lupo, as they say here in Italy, in the mouth of the wolf. They're going to need some inspiration now to come back in this one. It's only 13 points, not a lot in it, but Croatia just starting to find themselves here. Stipčević. 1 on the shot clock. Bogdanović forced it up. And again, same thing happens. He is fouled on a 3-point attempt. So now Bogdanović will go to the free throw line for 3 free shots. And that's the second time that's happened tonight. Well, there's the contact right there. Is Michele Vitale. Just put a little bit of contact on his arm. Only problem is Bojan Bogdanović, 10 for 10 from the free throw line. Currently with the Indiana Pacers in the NBA. He's had a decent season for them coming in and off the bench. He was selected by the Miami Heat in 2011. There's a reason that they needed him in so desperately for this game. Croatia had to call the big guns. They had to call Zubac, they had to call Saric. It's Bogdanovic now 13 for 13 from the free throw line. Well, now Italy find themselves down by 16. You got to get something going here. Christian Burns calling for it in the low block. Cross court. Vidali three from the other end. He can't get it. Rok Stipčević with a rebound. Bogdanovic comes off the screen. Cross court pass. And a technical foul. Looks like it's called on Baliga. Now Baliga went to the ground. Now I'm not sure if Baliga is getting a technical for giving a hit or he's getting it for flopping. Now you can see what the referee is giving the technical foul for. He's given a technical foul because in what he views, Baliga has flopped. And Rok Stipčević can't make the three-point play. Well, Krushnen's going to get the ball. Inbound its sideline. Krushnen now takes it down the middle. Kicks it out. Zubac. Oh, get out of here! Well, Baliga comes up with a block. Transition. Vitali takes it baseline all the way, but he makes it just about. It looked like the layup was coming out of bounds, but just got it to go. Here's the dish off. Baliga. Baliga had even jumped off the floor before Zubac had even shot the ball. And there's another foul off the ball. And the home fans do not appreciate the call. Well, Saric coming back into the game. Now this is interesting for Croatia because when Saric left the game, Croatia started to play a lot better together. Stipčević. Zubac gets a hard knock to Vitali. And the home crowd don't like it. 8 seconds on the shot clock now. Bogdanovic. Stipčević, he'll pull up for three. It's a heartbreaker! Rok Stipčević just puts a dagger in the heart to the Italians. And Baliga almost turns it over. Gets it back to Vidali. Kicks it out. Christian Burns will try another three. And he answers right back. Wants a second three for Christian Burns. And it comes right off the back of a Croatian three-pointer. And the lead's back to 14. Well, both these teams 8 for 25 and 8 for 16 from the perimeter. Italy came out and fire in the game, but Bogdanovic goes to the basket and he gets fouled. Now, we've barely even played 3.5 minutes here in the fourth quarter, and already Croatia's in the penalty, and that's not good for any team trying to come back into the game. Well, we've got a timeout now to Italy as they've got to keep their composure.
Ci vuole che facciamo questa, ok? Quando lui arriva alla palla e si gioca il 3, si gioca il pick and roll, dobbiamo andare a attrappare senza fare fallo. E poi dobbiamo essere rapidi a questo, ok? Ci siamo, la stessa cosa, quando lui gioca qua ed è da solo, mandiamo uno a fare 3.
ali nemoj namjer. Oni će ići na pritisak sad. Ej, posle skoka, uđi.
Well, he's probably telling them, you know, we're in this game, this is ours for the winning, but maintain the focus, move the ball well, get back on defense, but more importantly, you got to finish. And the problem that the Italians have is that Bogdanovic is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots, and he's 13 for 13 from the free throw line already tonight. I think the key for Croatia is going to be about finding the balance. Now, they've got 3 all-star players, in Zubac, Šarić, and Bogdanovic. You see at the beginning of the game, it's just trying to, for the 3 of them to figure out who does the ball belong in their hands to, who's the playmaker. You know, Rok Stipčević is your point guard, but it looks like with Bogdanovic in the pick and roll, that seems to be going. And Šarić is trying to get things going his way as well, but when he left the game, that's when Croatia started to build their lead. Bogdanovic now 15 for 15 from the free throw line. That's usually what you get with a very, very tall guard. Someone who can just get to the bucket, draw the fouls. Vitale is going to have to go to the bench, take a break as Abbas just comes back in. It's a 16-point lead now to Croatia. Just over 7 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Throws it down low. Vitale comes off the handoff. Got no one to kick out to before on the shot clock. Oh, he's wide open. Forced the shot up, doesn't get it. Christian Burns can't keep it alive. Oh, he does. Now, that's an interesting play there, because I think Christian Burns is even laughing at Stipčević to say, I even knocked it out. But he'll take it. He said, yeah, I touched it. Now Croatia have to do it all over again. And there you can see he's even looking at Baliga to say, look, bro, I've touched the ball, you got to get it, but the official didn't spot it. Vitale comes off the screen, goes down the middle. He's got to kick it out. Just a little bit too slow now on the ball movement from Italy. They're in the shot clock. Got to go up 1 second. 24-second violation. Good defense from Croatia. Now Burns, Vitale, as well as Baliga. At this level, you got to be aware of what's on the shot clock. When Baliga took it in the paint with 4 left, that point in the low block, he's got to be able to use his athleticism, draw a foul or something, but to kick it out 1 second, it's just not acceptable at this level. And Croatia going back to Bogdanovic, pick and roll, gives up to Šarić. Oh, Šarić turns it over. Christian Burns, they got numbers. Sacchetti fakes it, lays it up. What a play there for Christian Burns as he faked the behind the back pass, and he just finger rolled off the backboard. Burns now goes to 14 points. Šarić, he'll pick and pop from the 3-pointer, can't get it. And he's only made 1 field goal tonight, and that is the first shot of the game with the triple. Abbas catch and shoot from the perimeter, and he tucks it away. And all of a sudden he chips into the lead. It's now an 11-point deficit as Croatia gonna have to call timeout. And you can see the coach getting the Šarić saying, look, you're in the game, son, you gotta be a leader.
Chico, samo se smiri.
Bogdanovic leading all scorers with 26. Remember, he's 15 for 15 from the free throw line. Zubac and crushed him with 10 and 8. Stipčević with his 2 3-pointers. He has 6 points. Well, Aradori is a top scorer for Italy, but he hasn't scored since the first half. Burns and Sacchetti have 14 and 7, but right now the Italians need other players to step in and step up. Here's the turnover, but look, here's the fast break, and you gotta love this. Magic Johnson fake behind the back and just lays it up off the backboard. I mean, that is showtime. Italian fast break basketball. Bas will catch and shoot from the perimeter. He just nails it. Doesn't think about it, lets it go. And he says, 3 punti per favore. Now the Italians just put on their own full court pressure, man-to-man, and Stipčević going to bring the ball up. It's Della Valle. Krushlin now gives it up. Stipčević takes it down the middle, kicks it out. Krushlin made his last 3. Can't get this one. And Abbas gets a big rebound. Abbas takes it down the middle, makes the contact, puts it up, draws a foul. And he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, that's a strong move from Mahmoud Abbas. Mahmoud Abbas, born in the northern region of Italy in the city of Como. It's just near the Swiss border. Started his youth basketball career at Pallacanestro Cantu as a teenager. And just worked his way up from there, 25 years of age. He cuts it down now to a 9-point deficit. Bogdanovic now gets a screen from Šarić. Stipčević down to Šarić. Oh, give and go play, good, it's got to finish. Misses the layup. And Croatia get a fresh 14. There's a nice give and go play between Šarić and Stipčević. Well, deep 3, Bogdanovic doesn't get it. Šarić goes in for the rebound. It's a jump ball. The question is, where's the arrow facing? This is good, this is better for Šarić. He's going in for a second opportunity. Deep 3 from Bojan Bogdanovic. It looks like Italy's going to get the ball as the possession arrow went in their favor. Burns now looking for Saketsi. He's guarded by Stipčević. Gets it to Vitali. 4 on the shot clock. They almost turn it over. Now it comes off of Krushlin. So the Italians have the ball baseline with 2.5 left on the shot clock. And this is a big, big possession now for Italy. They get it in. Got to shoot it. Della Valle puts it up. Off the back rim, can't get it. Now, if he made that, the fortunes would have changed. Croatia just need to slow things down now. They need to rush. They're going to go pick and roll again. Bogdanovic and Šarić. Šarić pops out. Wants a traveling violation. And you can see Bogdanovic comes off the screen. And to me, that's a foul. You can see Christian Burns has hands all over Bogdanovic. No argument for Bogdanovic, because what he knows he should have done was Šarić was wide open for the pick and pop. And this is what we talked about, bringing the superstars in. It takes time for them to get to know each other. And of course, they know each other from previous times, but spending the whole season away, they need to get a feel factor for how to learn how to play with each other. Saketsi kicks it out for Lloyd, deep 3, just off the bench. Now Croatia going to slow it down all over again. Now the problem for Italy is take any chances, you foul the Croatians and you're going to go to the free throw line. So the Italians must play disciplined defense right now. Bogdanovic, gets away with a travel. Gives up to Šarić, puts up a prayer, off the backboard. Well, he's only made 1 field goal tonight, and that was the first 3 of the game. And he puts up a prayer. And as they say in Italy, buonanotte. Now the Croatians lead this one by 12 with 3:12 to go in the game. Foul off the ball. Italy will get the ball baseline. That is a tough play because you can see. Now it looks like Bogdanovic. To me, that's a travel. So Lloyd throws it down low to Abbas. Guided by Bogdanovic. Fades away. Tough shot. Misses the rim. Now the problem Italy has is they foul. They send Croatia to the free throw line. They already got that team foul. Only 3.5 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Stipčević crosses over. Kicks it out. Good ball movement. Oh, sloppy play there. Šarić puts up a tough one. No foul called. Well, he hasn't had the easiest of nights, but that last three might have just killed it off, but it was a poor pass from Bogdanovic. Now you can see what Croatia did. Had the penetration from Stipčević. He kicked it out to Krushlin. Got it back to Stipčević, but as soon as he got to Bogdanovic, it was a sloppy pass to Šarić. Now Croatia just putting a bit of full court pressure on the Italians. Well, they lead this one by 12. Just over 2.5 to go in the fourth quarter. It's Group D. It's a must-win for Croatia. Abbas takes it in, makes the contact off the glass. Strong move. And that was right against Šarić. And Ariel Falloy just commits the foul. It's a strong move. He's going out of bounds. A tough one as well, but just uses his athleticism to get up and over Šarić to avoid the block. Well, Filip Krushlin now is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. He's 3 for 4 from the stripe tonight already. Missed the first free throw. And we talked about free throws at this level. These guys are professionals, playing for some of the biggest clubs in Europe, and this is something you should be practicing every single day. Can't make the second one. Well, Croatia have had so many opportunities to kill this game off, but sloppy plays and turnovers. Abbas takes it baseline all the way, gets blocked by Šarić, but it's a foul. And Abbas was about to put Šarić on a poster. Croatia just does enough to stop him, but sends him to the free throw line in the process. That's a strong baseline move. Makes the first free throw. Well, he was relatively quiet in the first half. He's moved up to 10 points so far tonight. He's 4 for 5 from the free throw line, 1 for 3 from the perimeter. He makes it 2 for 2 from the stripe. It's now an 8-point lead to Croatia. And the Italians, they don't want to foul. They've got to play tough defense. They come up with a double team. Šarić takes it in, kicks it out. Babic didn't want to take the 3, but he was wide open. Gives it up to Stipčević. Babic, 3, can he kill it off? Doesn't get it. Abbas all the way. Oh, baby! Coast to coast, and he's fouled. I'm not sure if they've caught a foul, if they've caught a travel. I think the basket is good, but the question, I think what Abbas is arguing is that he was pushed in the back, so what he wants is an unsportsmanlike foul, but it doesn't look like there's too much in it. Croatia. You can see Bogdanovic still top scorer, 26. Šarić has 8 rebounds, with Bogdanovic is 4 assists away from a double-double.
Questo e questo.
Andiamo a giocare con questo. Con quello dove ce n'è 2.
Questi li neghiamo. Questo e questo, i passaggi facili li neghiamo.
He's so much better here in the second half. He's up to 14 so far tonight. He really has inspired this comeback. Now he makes this free throw. He cuts it down to a 5-point deficit. Again, the Italians cannot afford to foul the Croatians because it will send them straight to the free throw line. Croatian fans looking on very nervously. They know they must win tonight, but the Italians put them in the penalty 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. You would have thought the game would have been done and dusted right there. Well, it wasn't an and one from the last, so it's a 6-point lead. So Croatia, not too much to worry about. Big possession now. Bogdanovic takes it in. You can see Vitali coming over for the double team. Šarić pulls up, top three, doesn't get it. Now, was that the best shot they could have got? One of your experienced players. Sacchetti gives it to Burns. Hand over for Falloy. Falloy takes a baseline, turns it over. You can see Abbas was wide open in the corner. Well, that might have just bailed Croatia out. Now Falloy has his hands all over Stipčević. Well, the Italians don't have to foul. They kick it out. See, the thing is, nobody actually wants to do anything with the ball. In the previous play, Babic was wide open, didn't take the three. Šarić almost turns it over again. Puts a shot up, in and out, doesn't get it. And again, opportunity not taken for Lloyd. Oh, he almost turned it over again. This game has to be one of the sloppiest games of both teams. Just so nervous with the ball. You know, in the Croatians' minds down the other end is nobody wants to take the shot. They all want to run the clock down, but they've been doing that since the last 2 minutes. Of the Italians, anytime they can just get into it, just make a silly play. Well, here they bring the shooter in, but Aradori hasn't scored since the first half. He's 3 for 3 from the perimeter. That's why they've got him into the game and taking Christian Burns out. Well, Christian Burns, he's hit 2 shots already from the perimeter. The Croatians, you see they're bringing in Ivan Ramljak as well. Probably uses length on the defense. This is a very big possession now. Abbas gives it up to Vidale. Comes off a screen, pulls up, it's a deep three. Again, poor shot. And this time they foul Bogdanovic. Well, the problem was the Italians just couldn't get a good shot off. And you can see his frustration, disappointment. They played so well here in the fourth quarter to come back into it. Bojan Bogdanovic now finally misses his first free throw of the game. 15 for 16 from the free throw line. I'm not sure if he's fell asleep or if he's got a headache, but Bogdanovic, 26 points. Misses them both. Is that going to cost Croatia or anything? We don't know if Sacchetti gets the ball as he gets fouled, but it's not a team personal foul. Now the Italians just maybe have one more chance. The best case scenario for the Italians is to score a three-pointer before the clock gets to 24 seconds. Well, Abbas is going to get it. He's going to go coast to coast now. Steps back, three in the corner, in and out, doesn't get it. Sacchetti, and one! Well, just when you think it's all over, it really isn't. Now Sacchetti makes his free throw. He can cut it down to a 3-point lead, but Again, the Italians, if they foul the Croatians, are going to go straight to the free throw line. So the Italians must get lucky and come up with a loose ball. Are those two free throw misses going to come back and haunt? Are they going to come back and haunt Bojan Bogdanovic? And if you're Sacchetti right now, you deliberately try and miss the free throw. You come up with an offensive rebound. Now you can see they brought in Christian Burns. Or do you make the free throw and try and take your chances down the other end? Now if he makes the free throw, the Italians must get all over the Croatians and try and come up with a steal. Well, Sacchetti, the veteran player, 32 years of age, 9 points tonight. He's only 2 for 4 from the free throw line. You can see something's going on. It's delaying the game. I think what the Croatian coach is trying to argue is if they can make the substitution, if they have any more timeouts left. One thing you want to do, if the Italians score the free throw, you call timeout and really give the Italians time to set, or just get the ball inbound, let them foul you, go to the free throw line. Well, the Croatians were up by 16 with 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Sacchetti puts it up, misses the free throw. And was that the best choice to make? Because you look at the size with Zubcic. You can see his frustration, and the young man now, 21-year-old, 10 points tonight, 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Gonna have to kill this game off with these 2 free throws. I mean, really, all he has to do is really make one, but you know, with a 4-point lead with 20 seconds left, he might not even have to make both, but makes the first one. A promising young career ahead of him, but every time now, this is a good lesson for him. Shoot free throws under pressure. Makes them both. We've got a timeout now to the Italians. It's down by 5 with 20 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Croatians really have had to grind this one out. They've had so many chances to kill the game off, but they've been the victims of their own errors. It's quite simple for the Italians. Get the ball down the court. They got to get a quick score somehow, some way. Ideally, they want to get a three-pointer and try to come up with a loose ball. Burns a Bass, 14 points. Aradori, the shooter, hasn't scored since the first half.
Ali moramo čvrsto u skok. Svi peta lopta.
Croatia just about keeping their composure.
Ajmo! Nema preuzimanja. Ne preuzima. Čvrsto na skok, čvrsto, ajmo.
Aradori's going to inbound the ball. Gets into a basket. It's a quick handoff, and they got to score quick. Gets it back out. Bass. And nobody wants to shoot the ball. Puts up a prayer, doesn't get it. Stipčević comes up with a loose ball with 3 seconds left. Kicks it out. And ladies and gentlemen, Croatia now pick up the second win here at Group D. They move to 2 and 3, joint with the Netherlands and Romania, and they just give themselves a chance. They brought in the big boys to take the names, the big three. Šarić didn't have the best of games tonight, but they were led by 26 points from Bojan Bogdanovic, and it was just enough to get them victory here in the northeast of Italy in Trieste. The Italians just made a bit of a comeback in the fourth quarter, but it wasn't quite enough. Led by Abbas and Burns. Comeback just couldn't get them over the final line. Well, the Italians pick up their first defeat here in the group stage of the World Cup qualifiers, where Croatia just lived to fight another day. And it's going to be a big game now for Croatia. They go on to play Romania in a few days' time. Could be the decider, gets them through to the next stage. Well, the Italians, 19 field goals from within the rainbow, while Croatia only had 10, but you see Croatia really making it count from the perimeter, 38 to 34 on the rebounds. The Italians with 17 assists, but the Croatians only had 10. A lot of that is down to the fact when they brought in the big three, everybody was just trying to play their style. There he is, the Croatian sensation, 3-time NBA champion, Toni Kukoc, here to see on his boys take on the Italians. What a legend to have in the history books of Croatian basketball. What a guest to have here in Italy. Well, the Italians were led by Aradori, but did not score a single basket in the second half. Bogdanovic 15 for 17 from the free throw line at 26. It was end-to-end stuff from these two teams in the first half, but as Croatia just started to build some momentum in the third quarter, had a 16-point lead in the fourth quarter, but the Italians came back and won it. The Croatians came back and won, excuse me. The Italians tried to make a comeback, but it just wasn't enough in the end. Burns and Abbas chipped in 14 apiece, but just needed other players to step up and step in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a three-way tie now between the Romanians, the Dutch, and the Croatians. As all three teams stand on 2 wins, 3 losses. The Netherlands will take on the Italians in the next game, which is going to be a massive, massive game for them. Well, we thank you for joining us here tonight, here in Trieste. We're featuring some more games here in Group D and other continents all around the globe here for the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Hashtag this is my house. We thank you for joining us, but it's good night for now from FIBA.